The Real Housewives of Miami Season 7, Episode 18 kicked off with a bang as the ladies returned for Part 1 of the reunion. Things have been tense for weeks, and this episode was no exception. The drama from the previous episodes, especially the fallout from Julia dousing Guerdy with water, was front and center. Fans were already on edge after Adriana performed at Stephanie's holiday party and her feud with Julia escalated, and now the reunion set the stage for explosive confrontations and shocking revelations. The rooftop bar set in Miami was buzzing, with the cameras catching every tense glance, emotional breakdown, and heated argument. As the reunion began, the ladies were still recovering from past events, and their emotions were raw. Julia looked upset, sitting in the makeup chair with tears in her eyes, expressing how much she missed having her wife Martina Navratilova with her. She explained, "I don't have Martina with me. She's with the boys," highlighting the personal strain she felt while facing the cast alone. Marisol and Alexia tried to comfort her, hugging her tightly as Julia cried and admitted, "I just wanted you." It was a vulnerable moment, showing a side of Julia rarely seen on camera, and set the tone for a reunion that promised both emotional depth and dramatic confrontations. The reunion got off to an energetic start when Andy Cohen served tequila shots to loosen everyone up. Kiki immediately tried to snag 2 shots, clearly ready for the drama ahead. Amidst the laughter and clinking glasses, Alexia was asked about her current situation with her ex-husband, Todd Nipola. She revealed that they were completely estranged with no contact at all, and that she even had him blocked on social media. Alexia admitted that Todd used to pick fights with her before events like the reunion, leaving her frustrated. Marisol also chimed in, explaining that Todd would sometimes ignore Alexia for days, making her feel isolated. Alexia finally addressed the infamous narcissism party, confirming that it was indeed about Todd, giving fans closure on a long-standing mystery. The conversation quickly turned to the infamous water dousing incident. Andy asked why the Miami ladies didn't react more strongly when Julia threw water on Guerdy. Alexia admitted, "I wish I would have said something. I wish I would have done more," showing a mix of regret and frustration. Larsa quickly tried to redirect the conversation to herself, pointing out that Adriana had thrown a glass at her back in 2022. Footage was played, and it confirmed the throw barely missed Larsa and some other cast members. Alexia pointed out the pattern in the group, noting that everyone has thrown things at some point, from Kiki tossing a juice box at Lisa in 2023 to Julia attempting an ice bucket dump on Marisol in 2022. She argued that there's a recurring pattern of chaos, but when it happens to a specific person, the reaction becomes a bigger deal. Guerdy was not holding back either. She called Julia a 3-peat offender, referencing past incidents where Julia had either physically threatened or aggressively confronted her. Guerdy mentioned the Mamacita luncheon in 2023, where Julia reportedly slammed a chair on the floor repeatedly, making the environment tense. Julia admitted, "I overreacted. It was slightly tequila enhanced." apologizing but insisting that nothing she did was planned or rehearsed. The ladies also expressed frustration over Guerdy sharing text messages at her celebration of life event, making them feel attacked publicly. Marisol tried to mediate, taking a crying Julia to the bathroom to advise her not to throw things again. The conversation highlighted how miscommunication and social media posts have added fuel to the ongoing fire. Moving forward, the focus shifted to whether Julia and Guerdy could repair their friendship. Julia claimed that her children had been attacked online and expressed frustration that Guerdy didn't step in to defend her or stop the negative posts. Guerdy, on the other hand, seemed confused, stating that she didn't remember posting anything specific. Julia insisted that it wasn't about a cruise or past events, but deeper issues of loyalty and respect. Guerdy asked Julia to admit that the conflict wasn't about the cruise, and Julia confirmed that it wasn't, signaling that there might still be room for reconciliation. The exchange was tense, leaving fans wondering if these two would ever truly move past their issues. Stephanie, the newest cast member, also had her moment in the spotlight. She reflected on what she learned from watching herself on the show and admitted that her tone could be harsh at times. She emphasized that friendships should not be transactional, revealing growth and self-awareness. Stephanie also addressed rumors about her meeting her husband, Masoud Shoujeh, clarifying that she had never met his ex-wife and that he had been separated for 8 years before they met. Her honesty helped dispel some of the gossip surrounding her personal life. Regarding her relationship with her twin sisters, progress had been slow, but Stephanie admitted that she truly appreciated and loved every member of the cast, showing warmth amidst the tension. Lisa's turn in the hot seat provided another emotional moment. She shared that she was working with a therapist to manage chaos in her life, especially after her messy divorce from Dr. Lenny Hochstein, which had shaken her deeply. Her boyfriend, Jody Glidden, had requested that she make changes in her life before he would consider marriage, highlighting the personal challenges she was navigating. Lisa revealed that she and Jody had discussed marriage, adding a romantic note amid the ongoing drama. Her honesty about past trauma and current growth resonated with viewers, reminding fans that beneath the glamour and conflict, these women have very real personal struggles. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, Julia's bombshell. The conversation turned to Martina Navratilova, Julia's wife, who had posted a controversial comment on social media about surrogacy, stating that surrogacy is just wrong. Sometimes you can't have it all. This statement caused a stir among the cast, especially Lisa, whose children were born via surrogate. Julia explained that she disagreed with Martina's comment 100%, and that Martina eventually deleted the post after multiple discussions. The reunion took a dramatic turn when Andy asked Julia about Adriana and whether she had ever been considered to be the boys' godmother. Julia's answer was a shocking no, which deeply hurt Adriana, who had asked Julia to be the godmother of her dog Basquiat and had written character letters for Julia's adoption efforts. The tension was palpable as Adriana struggled to hide her hurt and disappointment. Finally, Julia dropped the biggest revelation of the episode and made Real Housewives history. She calmly told the cast that she and Adriana had slept together during the Hamptons trip. Everyone. A room went silent, including the viewers at home, was left stunned. This revelation changed the dynamics of the group and added a completely new layer to the ongoing drama. Emotions ran high as the cast tried to process this unexpected bombshell, and Andy did his best to manage the chaos that ensued. The episode captured everything fans love about the Real Housewives franchise: emotional vulnerability, explosive confrontations, shocking revelations, and personal growth. Julia's candidness about her feelings, her apologies, and her surprising admission created one of the most talked about reunion moments in RHOM history. Guerdy and Julia's unresolved issues, Stephanie's self-reflection, and Lisa's personal growth all contributed to an episode that will be remembered for years to come. RHOM Season 7 Episode 18 reminded viewers why this show continues to captivate audiences. The combination of real emotions, high-stakes drama, and surprising confessions made this reunion episode a must-watch. Julia's bombshell about Adriana's past with her will likely dominate headlines and social media discussions for weeks. As the reunion continues in upcoming episodes, fans are left eagerly anticipating more answers, more confrontations, and, perhaps, a path toward reconciliation among the Miami ladies. If you're a die-hard RHOM fan, this episode delivered everything you could want: tears, anger, laughter, shocking confessions, and dramatic tension. The ladies showed that even in the most glamorous settings, their emotions are real. Their conflicts are messy, and their stories are compelling. With Part 2 of the reunion on the horizon, viewers can only imagine what new surprises and jaw-dropping revelations will come next.